Hello. If you are seeing this, I am not in Las Vegas. I am in New York for Saturday night's main event. I am just chilling like a villain, going to New York for the first time, mind you. And we're just having fun watching Danhausen create all sorts of havoc and fun and chaos and everything in between. And we're just having a blast. So I'm Jacob Walters here with Jacob's Realm. JacobsRealm.com. Boom. Got it for you. Here you can check out the latest podcast episodes and you can check out what's going on. You can also check out the YouTube channel as well. Link there. Also, be sure to check out what's happening with the Vegas Golden Knights. And this is where you can get all of your news and all the rumors surrounding the Vegas Golden Knights and much more. So, there were some leftover questions from the last episode, and you guys submitted them in. I would like to get them out of the way and just give my opinions and my takes on everything. So, starting with Dean Jones, what's the move you see McCrimmon make next? If he's going to add someone, and their current player would have to be on the move, maybe even two players, who could that player or two players be? I mean, I think a lot of the Golden Knight fans wanted to see Dylan Larkin as kind of a consensus, if you will. But I'm not so certain right now that this is the case. So I would have to probably say a lesser move would be in the works because the Golden Knights usually are a team that surprises people. Like it'll be, hey, we're going to go get Tomas Hertl. Or hey, we're going to get Noah Hannafin. Usually that's how it works for the Golden Knights. And usually how that works is it's a curveball that nobody expects. It's a completely out of left field move that is made by McCrimmon. I would probably say it takes on less cap, so probably more of a depth piece. I personally don't think they'll do anything right now. Although with Steve Yzerman out the door, that could theoretically change. I would probably say maybe Tomas Hertl's still on the table. Maybe you see Aiden Hill, although I doubt at this point that they'll trade him. And Kim Caper, do you think Kelly is done? Not now. I don't think he's done right now. But I do think that he's going to be cooking. I think he's done now, but I don't think he's going to be done later on. He's going to sit on this a little bit, wait and see what's going on with the trade deadline, which teams are moving where, how they're functioning. So I wouldn't necessarily say that he's done, but he's probably going to sit on this a little bit. Then again, this is McCrimmon that we're talking about. He tends to throw a curveball or two and just surprise the heck out of a lot of people. So again, 2024 is a perfect example. Hertl, Hannafin, a couple of names that came up nobody expected. So, it wouldn't surprise me. England or Norway? This was asked almost a week ago between England and Norway. I was hoping for a good match and it didn't disappoint. England hasn't won anything in 60 years? And Norway hasn't, I don't think they've won anything at all. Do you have a favorite non-VGK jersey? You want to know what's funny about that? My favorite non-VGK jersey is actually Dylan Larkin. So I'm from Michigan originally, and that was the jersey I got when I was back in Michigan, just because I grew up as a Red Wing fan. Usually the jerseys that I get, whether it's the NFL, whether it's Major League Baseball, whether it's the NHL or NBA, generally those jerseys are players that eventually get traded or they go somewhere else in free agency. And it's usually like Deshaun Jackson, Darrelle Revis, Tom Brady, like Marc-Andre Fleury's another one too. And if I get Golden Knight jerseys knowing how they operate, that's going to accelerate it quite a bit. So for my Golden Knight jerseys, I have Fleury, I have a blank one, and I want to get embroidered. Also got William Karlsson, got Mitch Mitch Marner that I just got this year. So, knowing how the Golden Knights function, it wouldn't surprise me if those players got traded just based on the jersey personally. Yeah, just a little fun fact for you. I do have a Dylan Larkin Red Wing jersey. But the NHL schedule released yesterday, and the Golden Knights faithful were waiting for this just so they can make their travel plans. And by the way, VegasHockeyNight.com is where you can check all that out. Go ahead, get the latest news, rumors, and stuff regarding the 2026-27 NHL schedule release. As promised, I was going to announce when I was going to go out and, well, go on my next trip for the travel guides. The next trip is going to be for March 4th through the 7th. So that will be the New York Islanders first, the New Jersey Devils second, and then the New York Rangers third. I felt like, man, if I go as a Golden Knight fan, I would rather want to go as a neutral fan, just so that way we can take in the experience and add more of an aesthetic to it. But funny enough, the Golden Knights actually play at AT&T Stadium a few weeks before this trip. I was hoping that, hey, maybe we can just go to like an Islanders game first, Rangers game, Devils game, and then go to the 49ers game. Lots of good sporting events. Go check out MetLife Stadium and just chill. But hey, it is what it is. We're just going to go with March, kind of space it out a little bit and save some time and some energy. So, on the note of schedules, I looked at this Golden Knights schedule and I saw like, wow, it was very forgiving. It was extremely forgiving. We're talking about like 5 4-game stretches of road trips for the Golden Knights. Last season, there was like 5-game stretches that they had. They came back, they were exhausted, they were tired. The Golden Knights were given an extremely favorable schedule this year. Extremely favorable. No 5-game road trips this year. Last year they had 2. This year, none. And you also have good stretches where, like, hey, you play at home for 5 games, then you go and travel for a little bit, then you get a home game here, and then you go back home for a little bit. So the schedule was really put out in Vegas' favor. They do have 2 5-game homestands this year, which is good. And I believe they also have 8 back-to-back game, like, sessions where they play one day and they go and play the next day. That's really good, too, for the Golden Knights. That's really, really good. You don't have to worry about exhausting yourself now with the schedule. And now they have a little bit of a reprieve. And I still worry about the January month, though, and that's historically a bad month for the Vegas Golden Knights, just because this team's usually hurt a lot. They are tired. The team doesn't care a whole lot about the regular season. They only care about the postseason where they ramp things up and then they just go on a completely insane run. And this year is no different. I mean, 2 games against the Colorado Avalanche. You know how good they were last year. The Minnesota Wild, Tampa Bay Lightning, Carolina Hurricanes, Edmonton Oilers, Boston Bruins, Buffalo Sabres. That's not even mentioning how you're facing off against teams like Washington and Florida that have improved. That's going to be a tough, tough ask for the Golden Knights going into January. And I already posted it. VegasHockeyNight.com talking about the stretch. This stretch is going to be extremely tough for fans to watch. Because again, injuries are going to happen. The team generally doesn't care as much about the regular season as they do about the postseason. I worry about that stretch against the Tampa Bay, Atlanta, when they were the Thrashers, talking about the Lightning, Hurricanes, and Capitals. All in one division. That used to be a weak division, mind you. Extremely mediocre. Extremely mediocre. But now, that division has really turned it up. Part of it is also, like, management making good moves and managing the salary cap. Like the Tampa Bay Lightning. With the Carolina Hurricanes, who just won the Stanley Cup. I don't believe they have a player that's over $10 million AAV. And the same thing with the Florida Panthers. And it's brilliant. It is a big part of why those teams are successful, and it's part of why I kind of fear the Golden Knights in this scenario, is because it's going to be tough to mitigate playing against teams with depth. They can beat you with 3 to 4 good forward lines. That's going to be tough to really tackle on a road trip, especially if you're going on a back-to-back from Florida to Carolina. That's going to be extremely tough. Mind you, Vegas has been historically bad in Florida. We're talking about 1 win lifetime in regulation. Like 1 win straight up. And same thing with Washington, too. They've been bad, too, in the nation's capital. It's tough to really say which trip is going to be awful for the Golden Knights. That could be the late December trip where they go to Anaheim, San Jose, and Minnesota, based on how Minnesota has improved in the offseason and how San Jose is also improved, at least in the short term. You can also say the exact same thing about the November trip where you're playing against the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Boston Bruins, and the Buffalo Sabres. Lots of good picks there. But that trip in January stands out just based on how those teams are structured. And they could be an absolute problem in the postseason. Now, the logo. If you didn't see what was happening in Sin City, there was a mysterious logo being floated across the strip. And that logo, a lot of people picked up on really quickly and assumed, oh, that's the Golden Knights 10th anniversary logo. And it was no surprise at all that it was the 10th anniversary logo. A lot of people are turned off by AI. But this sort of thing rubbed people the wrong way just because it had that sort of AI aesthetic. But if you have seen some of the ads that a lot of these food places post, they are just as bad. Like, as delicious as the food looks, it doesn't even look like real food. So I didn't mind it too much. It's like, okay, it's just a 10th anniversary logo. It does look a little bit tacky with the entire AI kind of stuff going on. And it's going to be gone probably after this season because you only get to celebrate your 10th anniversary once. Once again, I'm letting you guys know that I am not here right now. I am in another place. I am in New York. So if you're seeing this, I am from the past telling you to check on your pets. Please do. Also, be sure to check out jacobsrealm.com for the latest podcast episodes. You can also check out Apple and Spotify for everything related to the Golden Knights on this podcast. And you can also check out VegasHockeyNight.com. That is where you can find the latest news, rumors, and everything in between regarding the Golden Knights, even opinion pieces from yours truly. And also be sure to check out Golden Knights fans on Facebook and Vegas Hockey Night on Facebook as well. And you can also check out the Vegas Hockey Night. And check out the TikTok as well. Check out Jacob Vegas Hockey Night and have a blast with it. So I'm Jacob Walters here saying, hey, I'm not in Las Vegas right now. I'm in New York. Saying so long, have a good night, and you kids stay out of trouble.